Africa Hunt Lodge is located in northern Limpopo province of South Africa. We're approximately a 2-hour drive to the capital of Botswana, 3.5 hour drive from Johannesburg. When our clients arrive to the international arrival terminal in Johannesburg Airport, they'll pick up their luggage, walk outside as they pass through customs, and we'll have a representative of Africa Hunt Lodge meet you. They'll typically be holding a sign with your name on it. If you brought a rifle with you, we're going to walk you right over to the South African police station, which is located in the airport, and hand them over your paperwork, which you've hopefully filled out prior. And that process takes anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour, depending on how many hunters have come in.
Africa Hunt Lodge started in 2008. I've always been hunting, and we've got the ranch now for 40 years. My dad started 40 years ago. We hunt 52 different kind of species that range from your plains game to your dangerous 5. The different kind of hunting methods we use a spot and stalk, we do safari style hunting, we also do blind hunting. We've got race blinds and pit blinds, and we also do crossbow hunting, bow hunting, muzzle loader, rifle, so any form of hunting. Your typical day will start at 6:30 in the morning. We'll get up, have breakfast at 7, then you'll have a packed lunch. After that, you'll drive, start hunting at about, if you hunt this concession over here. So our concessions depends, some are like 40 minutes drive, some can be much closer, or you might even hunt here at the lodge. So, and then you'll go out the day, you'll hunt till the afternoon. What we'll do is, if in the middle of the day it warms up and you want to perhaps shoot a warthog or whatever, go sit by a by a blind at the waterhole, and then you have your packed lunch there till it cools down till about 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon, and then you go out hunting safari style again.
Why should somebody come and hunt in Africa? Because it's the ultimate hunt. The States has got a number of different species. It's just a challenge, I think, in South Africa and Africa for that matter. And at Africa Hunt Lodge, it's just a challenge. It's different. It's definitely worthwhile.
Well, it's a different type of hunting. One, there's a lot more variety. There's so many different types of animals you can hunt, and the style of hunting is different. Here, the animals are usually on the move. You don't have much time to get your shot squared away, and it's a lot more exciting.
An average safari, depending on what species we're talking, depending on what hunt. If you're talking a plains game hunt, I would say 7 days of average. On dangerous game, the big 5 or the dangerous 6 for that matter, you're looking at a 14-day minimum.
In the past 5 to 10 years, you've seen an influx of new exotic species in South Africa, in the Limpopo area specifically. Black impala, golden wildebeest, golden gemsbok are a few, white lion. At this time, they're generally breeding those populations and increasing their numbers. Within the next 2 to 3 years, you will see some demand for hunting, which we do have available.
I think South Africa is a place with a lot of species. It's the best place in the world to hunt because everything is here and it's still wild and in the bush. And we have a lot of concessions, big areas, like our smallest area is about 3,000 acres. And the biggest one is like 40,000.
I think every expectation I had was completely met. The room was fantastic, the meals were incredible, and the hospitality throughout the entire lodge and the atmosphere was great. As far as the hunting goes, it far exceeded the expectations, and the professionalism and the skill and ability of the professional hunter we worked with, as well as the tracker, is like nothing I'd ever seen before.
Everybody has got every professional hunter has had a very good tracker which stay with you, which fills you in a lot of ways. When an animal is wounded, 50% of the success rate would be on your tracker experience. Our trackers are born in the bush, they know the bush well, and they know how to track the animals.
Our trophy size at Africa Hunt Lodge are on top of the world. We average every year, and we've got a method of putting it on a plaque, and we average every year, 95% of our animals are in the record books and gold medals. So our quality of animals, our quality of horn sizes are huge, very good.
The thing that made this trip very interesting was the fact that the hunting styles changed from day to day. One day we would find ourselves in the bush, stalking up close. Another day we might be sitting in a blind over water, and another day we might be doing a safari long range style shooting where you're chasing the game as they run. So it was, I think all styles of hunting were encompassed in this trip, and that made it especially enjoyable.
Well, we can cater to anybody. We can, as far as experience level to the client, that's our job to lead the client. When they come here, the basics normally stay the same. We've hunted with all different kinds, shapes and sizes of clients, but the personal touch is not only about the hunt. People feel welcome. People, when they leave here, we become friends.
After the animal is harvested, we'll bring the animal back over here, then it will be gutted. And after it's been gutted, we salt the skins, and then we let it dry for about 2 weeks. And then the people from Swift Dip, it's our shipping company, they'll come and pick them up, and then they'll process them from there.
I started the company because I've seen all the downfalls, and there was a lot of complaints about people charring the horns, and I mean there's a lot of bad stories out there, and I know that clients this is a dream that they do once in their life, and you don't want to screw up the dream right here by a simple process. We create it on the premises, then we contact the shipping company. Now the client must realize there's first of all he'll get an invoice from us for the dip and pack. Then he will get an invoice from the shipping company that collects the trophies from us and ship it over to the US. Once it gets to the US, he must have a clearing agent. They do all the paperwork and everything for him. You have to sign off a power of attorney that they are able to handle all his stuff. 99% of the guys, they just use a clearing agent and they use them to do the clearing.
At our lodge, I think the food, we can rate it up to 5-star. I told my clients, if the food is bad and hunting concession is bad, then everything is bad. You have to eat good, sleep good and hunt good.
The food at Africa Hunt Lodge is great. It's very traditional South African type of food. We make a point of it in introducing a lot of venison, game meat, especially the animals that the clients have shot, introducing them to the different tastes of the venison meat, which they like. Firstly, it's healthy and it's just a quiet taste. So the food is traditional and interesting.
Our hunting season starts from March till September, and then the average temperatures will range from like 50 in the mornings till warms up set in the 70s in day, and then it cools down at night again. Although we only hunt, we can hunt all year, but we try not to hunt in October till February because it's quite hot, and there's our raining season as well.
Our lodge at Africa Hunt Lodge, we have 9 suites. Most of them are twin-size beds. We do have a couple of full and king-size beds. Usually 2 people to a room unless you're traveling by yourself, or we can put a couple to multiple rooms there.
It was the accommodations and the place here are excellent. It was a very easy trip, starting with when we landed in Johannesburg, and we had great meals throughout our whole stay. The bed was comfortable. It was really a very easy trip from that aspect.
To book a hunt, you'll visit our website, which is africahuntlodge.com. Fill out a reservation form online, and we'll generally get back with you within 24 or 48 hours via email or telephone. Generally, to book an African safari, we need a $1,000 deposit. You can pay with a USD check, which will be put in our USD bank, or a credit card. There is a 4% service fee for a credit card. Any balances you can pay in South Africa with USD check, cashier's check, traveler's checks, or cash.
I think we are privileged in Africa Hunt Lodge that we have a company that had of the most experienced professional hunters. We are a long time around the block, a few times around the block, our people here, and we hunt a long time. We know the animals, we know our concessions, and we know the behavior of the animals, and we will get to the best.